Once again, share the program. There is a lot we want to catch up with, but I'm just giving us some of the update. So Moki, Professor Adebanji Akitoye. Professor Akitoye is the learned and the most historian that we still have with us. I say Professor Adebanji Akitoye, the most learned, and we're grateful to still have him with us at the age of 92. May the soul of my mother continue to rest in peace. We were with Professor last year in Benin Republic to celebrate his birthday. But as usual, man propose, God dispose. If anybody told me that this time, this year, I will not have my beautiful, loving, caring, and the most important person in my life with me today, does that mean that life will end? No. You must continue to learn as human. So Tobawa, so the program, T, or expect to fracas, you are probably not going to learn anything. Because this woman went back to university when she was in her 70s. She studied business. After she died, I've seen a lot of things that, business cards, many places that she has been to, and a lot of engagement. So never stop learning, because, as human beings, we will not stop learning, because there's a lot when you learn. So when you go to platforms, we have different platforms. So Baba Akitoye is someone that we are grateful to have, in our midst up to today. Because Baba yẹn ti ṣe ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ iṣẹ́ tó pọ̀ gan fún ìran Yorùbá, tí a dẹ̀ ń dúpẹ́ fún pé people like us will continue to look and digest and study, because ẹni tó gbé iṣẹ́ Baba Awólọ́wọ̀ tí a lè sọ pé ó wà pẹ̀lú Baba Awólọ́wọ̀ for a very long time is Professor Akitoye. He spent a very good amount of time with the late legend, the late Baba Awólọ́wọ̀. And when we are looking at what we are doing today in terms of our quest for self-determination, we are going to continue to be grateful that Baba Akitoye is leading that kind of movement. And underneath, he has a lot of subordinates, people that are working with him, because you cannot walk alone in this kind of movement. Just like President Bola Tinubu is not working alone. When you complain about your power supply, it means that anything President Bola Tinubu fi síbẹ̀, bí àwọn ni wọ́n ṣe dáadáa. If you're talking about the road, bí ẹni minister tó wà níbẹ̀. If you're talking about social welfare, if you're talking about the diaspora, Abike Dabiri, and many things like that. So, Baba Akitoye is a body on his own, but Baba Akitoye náà ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn tí wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú wọn. He has the organization which is called Ìlànà Ọmọ Oòduà. Ìlànà Ọmọ Oòduà is an independent, body of his own. But Ìlànà Ọmọ Oòduà cannot also work on his own. We have Ìlànà Ọmọ Oòduà chapter in America, Canada, UK, Nigeria, and many other Asian countries across the globe. That was when the YSDM was formed in 2021. And the YSDM has been, one body, that has been very important to, the self-determination that we are doing. Because àwọn kan ní a lè ṣe pẹ̀lú àwọn eléyìí, a lè ṣe pẹ̀lú ìlànà, àwa náà fẹ́ ní group tiwa. Listen carefully to Professor Akitoye. Much of what he has said is, we Yorubas, our Iromalade, we are good in setting up organizations and groups. And there's nothing bad in that. It's good because it helps us to look at things from different ways. And that's why táwọn kan ṣe ní àfẹ́ Yorùbá nation. Kí la fẹ́ fi Yorùbá nation ṣe? Let's continue, with the one Nigeria and let's work to fix it. Whether it can be fixed, I don't think so. Shed. Kò ní láti jẹ́ ìtàjẹ̀sílẹ̀. A máa gbà. Ọ̀nà tá a dẹ̀ máa fi gbà òun ni pé a máa lọ kọ́kọ́ sọ fún gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wa kí lẹ́yìn wọ́n ń pè ní Nigeria and how do we, analyze Nigeria that you can understand. And that was done very well for the 5 years of the struggle. But Baba Akintoye now have capable hands. Wọ́n láwọn tó jẹ́ gbòógì tó wà pẹ̀lú Baba Akintoye. And one of them is now also Dr. Oloyegbowo, tí gbogbo wa mọ̀ sí Igboho Òòṣà. Kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ dárúkọ Yoruba nation struggle. You would have to mention Chief Sunday Igboho. But there's also many other people that are involved in the movement. But there are some faces that people recognize and probably forgot about other people. Àwọn olótú ń ṣe Yoruba nation. Big Igboho ti don't ṣe Yoruba nation mọ́, even though that is a lie. So when we look at those faces, then you also look at the groups that are representing each of those faces. We have groups like Igboho Day, we have Iron Lady, we have Ifelodun Apapo, we have GR1, we have the groups to organize a rally in the US. I'm going to remember their name now, bear with me. We also have those groups as well. We have, multiple different groups that are doing different things, in support of the movement. We have the different committees that are working, doing different things to support Baba Akintoye. So, in the nutshell, mega rally, we have the mega rally, and we have many groups like that that are also doing different things. In order for us to get what we want, we must also explain why we want it. Because some people don't know the reason why we want to leave Nigeria. They think that maybe Tabadebe Bia Awane Kolama Loma Gbadun. So why should we give you the privilege to tell us to exit Nigeria when, we are not even enjoying Nigeria, and yet you still want to push us away from Nigeria to where we don't know. So, and when people don't know what they want, they are confused. Onoma, you can easily get confused because you're like, Nibo lefe ko alo. Inu Nigeria gan ta wa gan sef. Àìtẹ́ tí mọ inú odó tí a máa dọ̀rá sí, àbí bá lọ ṣe ń pòwe yẹn. So why do we now have to leave Nigeria and have our own independent sovereign nation? And even a lot of people don't know the difference between countries. People think Nigeria is a country. That is what you are told. That is what you are told. Okay, I think we are having, remember, that is what you are told, In terms of failure. But for people like us, we tend to now understand Nigeria because when you look at countries around the globe, only in terms of identify country where I am an American citizen. I'm a British in it. I'm a Canadian. How do you recognize somebody from such country? How do you know that somebody is from a country? How? Is it by the flag? Is it by the continent? How do you recognize someone is from a country? How do you know somebody is from Japan? A Japanese citizen, a Libyan, a Qatarian citizen. How do you, identify all these? Is it based on what you are